All right, questions for Coach Meade?
Just thought our team came ready to play. We had a little delay, but when you get a double rainbow out there, you have to play. That's in the baseball handbook, and I'm glad our guys kept the edge that I felt as if they had in the pregame that got cut short with weather, but they were very locked in the cages, and a lot of pitchers knew they were going to get an opportunity tonight. We had told them, obviously not publicly, but privately, some of our game plans, and it was able to come to fruition, and for the most part, very, very pleased. Even the things that maybe weren't to the level we want, it's like one thing that we can attack tomorrow in practice to prepare them for Thursday.
Yeah, awesome. And you talked about how well your team started off. Nine runs first of all. Kind of what was the kind of excitement and some of the stuff that y'all were feeling as a team, kind of in that first inning?
Well, we were just very disciplined, and then I think the biggest part, and I'm sure it's what people will remember from the evening, Sean Darnell's grand slam. I mean, he hit the big one on Sunday, and I feel like that may have propelled him to another great swing. So to me, that's the takeaway. 15 walks on the night. You don't always know that that's going to happen, but it also happens when you stay within your plan, stay within your zones, understand you're in leverage, and maybe a 3-1 pitch that's not your sweet spot can get you to 3-2, and you're still in the at-bat. But we played good defense. We just did the things right that you need to. We had one base running slip, which we'll make sure we button that up. But I thought it was locked-in, focused baseball. Our dugout was having a good time, which I think they always do. And I'm one that I always laugh a little bit. Someone says, "Hey, your team didn't have life," or this or that. Like, that, not just, I don't even mean specific to me, but it's like sometimes just playing good baseball gets the juices flowing. And we've always said it. Our culture leads to winning. Winning doesn't lead to culture, but I thought tonight there was a good vibe. Maybe it was just the delay and the antsiness of getting into it, but very glad we got it in, and certainly glad that the Trojans got a W.
Last two games, 15 walks tonight, 11 on Sunday. That's certainly got to be what you like to see from your guys at the plate.
Most certainly, and it's not always going to be that way. And this weekend I know the team we're playing certainly throws a lot of strikes, but what you always got to remember is it's still hard to throw tons of strikes that are actual strikes. And so you got to know your strike zone. You got to be able to recognize the pitch. And a lot of times that happens from your lock in when you're on deck and visualizing and seeing, hey, this guy, this is what it looks like when he throws the good one. This is what it looks like when he throws the bad one. This is what he's going to do to attack me. And not over analyzing, but just processing the information at hand. And so I thought that was a really good part of what we did today, and certainly on Sunday too, as you mentioned. And we're going to have to keep doing that because that has been a big part of our DNA for a long time here, and it needs to continue.
Just going into this weekend, quick turnaround to that Thursday through Saturday series against Arkansas State. What do you want to see this weekend?
Well, honestly, what I want to see tomorrow is guys who played take care of their body and not overdo themselves. Guys who maybe didn't play but are going to be asked at some point to do something that's going to help the team win, they need to get after it tomorrow and make sure that their juices are flowing right. And so, to me, that's the biggest thing. We'll get to Thursday when we get there, and we'll prep up right as coaches and players. But I just want to see us stack the days, right? All we can control, look, the game's over. We won. Yay. That's great. Well, now we can control how we rest and eat and what we put in our bodies tonight. And I understand there's not a ton of options at 10:04 at night, but figure it out, do something good, then have a great day, go to class, don't be a ding-a-ling and skip class and get in trouble because you can control that. Go to class, get a great lift, and get a great practice at whatever it is that you got to work on. So we're going to stay in that mindset, and I think when you do that, it really simplifies the process. So that's what I want to see.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.